bitches together in my car.
Sitting outside my house.
Does that mean we're going on a road trip?
Well, yeah, a trip, not so much road.
That's very true, Jenny.
Yes.
We are going on a first ever ShadyTreez cruise. And it's very, very super exciting because we've got a lot to celebrate, which we're going to tell you about during the cruise.
And not just because the cruise is a celebration. One of my friends is turning 50 and decided, why have a birthday party when you can have a whole long weekend and a whole cruise ship of celebrations?
And I'm celebrating because Jenny's going on a cruise. And she's going to love it, and then she'll be hooked, and then she'll be able to cruise with me, and life is good.
Yep.
So anyway, we
Yes.
are sitting. It's a beautiful day, as you can see through my sky roof.
Yeah, you got
Yes.
to live through that. Yeah.
Here in Clara in Sydney.
The Cruel Goblin, for those that know, the Cruel Goblin is about 5 minutes walk that away.
Yeah. So we are here getting ready to head off on our little journey. Jenny might do a little bit of filming of the trip over the harbour bridge. That might be nice. I know we're going through the tunnel, so we won't be going over the harbour bridge.
Because we're going to the airport.
But
so,
anyway, we'll
yeah.
see. Jenny might film something because I'm driving. Yeah, someone's just gotten out of the car and stopped there, so I can't go.
It's okay. It's my neighbour, he had foot surgery, so he's in a boot. So yeah.
Anyway, my point is, we might film a little bit on the way to the airport. We might film a bit at the airport. We don't know what we're going to film. We just thought we'd get this started. It is a stitching cruise, but it's not a working stitching cruise. No, well, I mean, it's a cruise and we'll be stitching.
Yes.
So it's it's not an official stitchy cruise. No. But it is a stitching
for us.
For us.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to sharing it with you, and I'm looking forward to giving you a tour of the Grand Princess boat to show you all the places that you can stitch, in my opinion.
Yes. And we're also going to check out, there's one of the activities is knitters and natters.
Yeah.
Spelt with a K, both with Ks. So we're thinking that might be the
It might be the stitching group. So
yes.
we'll check that.
And crafting more. So yes, it is at 9 o'clock in the morning, but if
we'll see if we wake up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you a bit later.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
All right, guys. So this is you're getting bumpies because it's just Jenny holding it. But this is just us driving down to head onto the freeway that goes towards the bridge and everything.
So this bit's not terribly exciting. This is just suburban Sydney, but
well, yeah. But it's just, that's part of what our filming is to show you different parts of Australia.
Yep.
And this road, this short road trip to the airport in Sydney is not that exciting, but you might get to see a glimpse of the city or something as we get on the freeway. But we are going to be going through the tunnel, and the tunnel's particularly boring, so there's no point shooting the tunnel for you. But we just thought, it gives you a good look at this bit of the different trees that you have in the North Shore, the lower North Shore. As we head onto this, I used to drive this road all the time to get into the city, and Jenny drives it often.
So the tall buildings you can see just off to the right are North Sydney.
You can shoot because you're holding.
Yeah. So that's North Sydney. So that's still this side of the harbour bridge. We can't see the city from here just yet.
But unfortunately for you, we're not going over the bridge because that's just going to make getting to the airport too hard, and we've got a flight to catch.
Yes.
So we should tell the people where we're going, what we're doing.
Okay, so today we're flying to Melbourne, and we're going to stay overnight in Melbourne, and then tomorrow we're getting on the cruise ship. To go from Melbourne, we'll be at sea for a day, then we arrive in Adelaide in South Australia, and we get to spend the day there, or on the ship, and then we get back on the ship and we go back to Melbourne again.
And then we fly home.
Yes.
So we're flying out tonight because after my last cruise that you guys witnessed, I'm not having the stress of cancelled flights and stuff.
Ooh.
So we are going a day early because we'd rather be there than not.
Yes.
Do you know which lane I want to get to? No, it's all right.
I'll stay in this one for now. Yeah.
So I don't want to have that stress, so I'd rather go and get there a day early, and unfortunately our boarding time has been deferred 3 hours, so we can't get on till at least 3:30, which is annoying because now we're going to fill in the whole day in Melbourne, but that's okay, we'll find something to do.
Oh yes, there's plenty of things we can do in Melbourne for the... Okay, so we've come around
Round
the corner from where we were, and let me zoom in. Yes, there we go. You can just see the harbour bridge and the top of Centrepoint Tower. That's just to the right of the bridge, the funny looking.
And I think Centrepoint Tower has a different, I think it's a Sydney Tower now, but we grew up knowing it.
Yep.
And if you can scroll across over there, you can see the harbour.
Oh yeah, I just got to try and get above the cars.
Yeah. And then there's buses.
above the cars and above Lisa's dashboard. Okay.
Well, you'll be all right outside.
No, hang on. There's a car in the way. Okay, there you can see a little bit of the harbour now. There you go.
Just to give you a bit of a view of where we are. So this is Friday afternoon, peak hour traffic. You never want to be driving here at this time of day, but we don't have a choice.
And the buildings we could see before, North Sydney, that's just up here to our right now. So yeah, well, we're going in the tunnel in a little bit. Yeah. So we're going to lose the view, but we'll show you what we can from the other side.
Yeah.
All right. Next instalment coming soon.
In 2 seconds for you.
Okay.
And show them to the right.
And we are through the tunnel, so I'll just see if I can get through the window. Hi. There's Lisa. Oh, really close up. Hang on. Let's zoom out again.
Zoom out from my face.
Yes.
You've got the Domain car parking station with St Mary's Cathedral.
Oh yes, you can just see. You can't really see the tops of the spires very well. But
no.
Yeah. Yes. So more traffic. In fact, even the sign is telling us there's traffic. But if I go around, I can't really turn around beside. Yeah. So Botanical Gardens on that side. Yes, and the main part of the city is now behind us. Yes, making our way around, around the edge of the city without going through the middle of it.
All right, we're on the plane on our way to Melbourne. It's delayed about half an hour, so I'm glad we're not going tomorrow before the cruise. Sydney Airport Terminal is a chaotic mess. I got randomly chosen for the drug screening. And Jenny, what happened to you?
Well, I put my little folding scissors in my carry-on because I thought that they were blunt enough that they would get through, but no, they got confiscated.
Anyway, we're going to endeavour to stitch on the flight, so we'll show you that later. Alright, we're on the plane on our way to Melbourne. It's delayed about half an hour, so I'm glad we're not going tomorrow before the cruise. Sydney Airport Terminal is a chaotic mess. I got randomly chosen for the drug screening. And Jenny, what happened to you?
Well, I put my little folding scissors in my carry-on because I thought that they were blunt enough that they would get through, but no, they got confiscated.
Anyway, we're going to endeavour to stitch on the flight, so we'll show you that later. Well, it was an eventful trip to get here, guys, but we are in our hotel room or apartment room in Melbourne.
Yes.
We got the wrong place, so we went to the wrong one, and then we ended up getting here at about 11:15 at night. So it's been a bit of a journey so far. Anyway, we thought we would jump in this morning and actually show you some stitching. So
because we did do a little bit on the plane.
We did. Do you have what you did on the plane, Jen?
Yes. So I was working on my Victorian scissor keep. So I didn't do very much. I didn't even do a whole thread.
I did 2 threads. It was hard.
But mine's navy blue and 18 count, and so so I did all of this gold bit. So it's not lots, but it's some.
And hey, it was stitching, and I must admit the lights from the in the cabin were good and directed straight onto the table.
Yeah.
And I did some work on my Savannah's curtsy, in particular this grey bit down here.
Yes.
And I did 2 lengths of thread. I didn't actually count the stitches yet.
No.
So that's what we did for yesterday's stitching.
Yes.
But hey, we stitched.
Yes.
Which was really lucky because originally we thought we'd come back to the hotel room about 8:30.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. But no, there were flight delays as well.
Yes. So we were originally supposed to arrive in Melbourne at about 8:30. Well, that was get to the airport. We didn't end up landing until
9:15.
Yeah, and then we hadn't had dinner because so we had to go searching for Macca's because it's open 24 hours and not a lot else was open, and then walk for miles to get to a taxi and anyway,
my foot is not happy today, people, just saying.
No.
All right, so what have I got? We thought we might show you where we're at with our stitching projects that we've brought to work on. So since I've got mine up, so that's where Savannah is. She's still got a long way to go, but I will be working on her skirt while I'm here. I know I need to finish a goal of my Olympics. So I need to get her done for the Olympics.
Yeah.
I also brought my Castle Homecoming sale to keep working on, because my goal with this is to catch it up. So that's where I'm up to. So, you know, I'm behind, but not ludicrously so.
Should I be pulling out my other ones as well?
Maybe.
Okay.
And then well, if you're going to stitch on them.
Yeah.
And then where I'm going to, and then the other one, if I need a change, which I don't know if I will, is my Lola coat, because that's where I'm up to with my greenhouse of oddities. So I haven't got much done, but the advantage is now I can just keep stitching in the one area and not jump around. So that is where my starting point is for this cruise. Now, it is only really a 3-day cruise.
Yes.
So I'm not sure. I will definitely get stitching done, but we'll be doing other things as well. So we'll see. We'll see where we land.
Yes.
What's your plans for the stitching on the cruise?
Okay, well, first off, I want to work on Yoda, because he's even closer than last time you saw him. So he's going to get finished this weekend.
Yay!
The thing is, I've now got to the fiddly bits where it's not like such big chunks of stitching in the one colour, so it's a little bit more fiddly. But yeah, so he's going to get finished. And then the other ones that I brought, I don't know what I'm going to stitch on, but I thought I want to have variety.
Well, you've got to finish Yoda first anyway.
Yeah. So I brought my Cross Stitch Nation, which currently looks like that. No one has arms or hands or heads.
She's got a bunch of clothes.
Yep. I've got potential threads to do hair and skin and all of that, so we'll see. Or I might decide I want to get started on the words. I don't know, because I've got threads for that too. Yes, I've got a whole mishmash of stuff. I also brought my And to All a Good Night, because I thought I quite enjoyed stitching the new brick colour. I might like to continue with that. So just a reminder, that's where that one's up to. So I'd recently restitched all of the bricks.
That is a lovely colour.
And I also brought, well, Lisa's advice was ones that weren't too small or needed good light. So I brought my 18 count navy blue. But I thought that for on the plane, because it was little, and so then and because Lisa and I were not sitting this way, we were sitting the other way, and I'm left-handed and she's right-handed, so we kept elbowing each other.
Yeah, but hey, I was trying not to elbow the guy next to me.
Oh, yeah. I also brought my caterpillar cross stitch. So it currently looks like that. So I might do some more writing.
I think they're good choices, Jen. I think
it's weird stitching the words backwards, but
that's all good. Well, that's So it's going to be good to see. So we are going to show you a good idea of where you might want to stitch if you're on the Grand Princess ship. Okay, so another, what is that?
That's my Lazy Daisies from Daisy Chain.
There you go, her practice piece.
So that shows you when I last pulled this one out.
That sure does.
August.
That's all right. Life's been a bit like that since August. I have some haul.
You do.
I have lots.
She had room in her suitcase, so she thought she might as well bring
it. Yeah, well, some of it arrived actually in the letterbox on my way to school on Friday morning. So, I bought myself one of these frames, and this is a Stitch Easy frame from rajmahal.com.au. And it's one of the ones that you put on your lap, and it's really good because it like bends around different angles. And the top part, I just tightened it. It has the frame that sits inside. And one of the ladies was using this at the Stitching the Mountains retreat, and I liked it. It's about $70, but it's really, I feel it. It's quite,
I can see it's
sturdy. Plastic.
Yeah, but plastic, so lightweight and probably a bit more sturdy than a wooden one.
And part of why I brought it with me is, look,
it folds flat.
So it actually fits in my backpack. So it's really cool.
Very cool.
Now, I also have been doing a little bit of shopping on Stash Unload.
Which I haven't seen them, but I know because Lisa's my friend on Facebook, and so when one of your friends comments on something, it pops up in your feed.
Yeah, and I never get to buy anything on Stash Unload because I usually miss the boat.
Yeah.
But somehow I managed to get there. Yes. Anyway, I have got the Heirloom Family Sampler from the Victoria Sampler.
You do like them.
I do like them. And what's more exciting is that it's actually the whole, like, it's got the threads and the beads with it.
Oh, you just need fabric.
Yeah,
very good.
Hard for me to find.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know where you're going to get some fabric.
And then I also was feeling a bit seasonal, and the Glendon place.
I didn't know that they did Christmas ones.
Yeah, We
that
Three
was the
Kings.
first I'd seen.
And it actually came again with the full kit. So
And that's more than a full kit because that's
yeah,
full skeins. You're not going to
skeins,
necessarily
no.
need full skeins of all of them.
No, so
That's really nice material colour too.
it really is. And then because I said I was feeling, I've always wanted to do a nativity, and here's a cross stitch design nativity again, full kit.
Including the felt to do the backing,
Yes.
so you can. All you'll need is stuffing.
I can manage that. So that was
Wonderful.
a pretty exciting bit of happy mail that came. And then the other bit of happy mail that came was this box. And I got it and I went, what on earth have I ordered in a box? Because this is the sort of box my cottage garden threads come in, and I hadn't ordered any of them lately. But I forgot that when I registered for the Jingle Ball, I registered for the Frosted Pumpkin class.
Oh.
And because and as registering for the class, I got the whole kit sent to me internationally because they weren't snobs. So here you go. It's thank you so much for joining us. Susan's greeting from the Fox family class. One of Coulter and Clementine's favourite winter treats is Jack's Winter Pick-Me-Up Latte, because we won't be able to hand deliver a latte to you, although we really wish we could. We thought we could send you the next best thing. In my class kit box, I will find Jack's Winter Pick-Me-Up Latte Sun Catcher. To add it to a window, I'll make sure I'm attaching it to a clean surface and then wet towel. So basically it's a sun catcher on the window as a bonus. So that's really cool.
Very cool.
All right, so the box comes beautifully packaged and I haven't opened it yet. Yeah.
Oh.
So I haven't opened it.
Pink crinkle.
So if you don't want to see what's in it, guys, look away now. All right, pink crinkle's going to Jenny. That should be enough. So we have got a beautiful gingerbread bookmark.
Very cute.
We have got
Snow.
we have got snow. We have got Lady Creates snow trimming.
That's the bobble trim stuff.
Yep. We have got
Oh, so cute.
a really cute needle minder that's of the pattern that we're doing. We have got very, very heavy card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits of card.
Oh, there's the latte.
Here's my latte sun catcher. Isn't that cute? Super cute.
Stickers.
Then I've got a couple of stickers. I can see the theme happening here.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute? But wait, there's more.
Ooh. Ooh.
There's more.
That's pretty.
We've got, I imagine,
Backing material.
I think it's backing material. Isn't it stunning?
It says it's got Jingle Ball post prints on it too.
Yeah, it's
that's
gorgeous.
really cool.
So really nice, like a fat corner. And then I have got a piece of the fabric that I'm going to do the pattern on. So it's just all the bits to do the pattern and stuff. It's a piece of fawn from Fix This Plus. So I went for the 28 count casual linen.
Okay.
And that's what's come in the box. Yeah.
So it's provide your own thread.
It's provide my own thread. I think it's DMC from memory.
Yeah.
And the pattern obviously hasn't been released yet. But they've sent, the pre-send is the box. And I'm really intrigued because I'm pretty sure we're making like a flat fold style. Like the pattern is of it's sort of, you know, the pattern's this sort of idea, the candle. Yeah, sort of pretty much that idea, but different, but same idea. And but I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued as to why there's 6, and also a lot of gingerbread men. So maybe they've got a bonus up their
Maybe there's more
sleeve.
than one.
Maybe. So anyway, I have everything I need for the class now, which is super exciting. So I just got to, I think the pattern's in my emails. So I have to get stitching on that. But I'm excited.
So it's a finishing class.
Yeah, finishing class.
Ah.
So there's all the things I need. So Pretty cool.
Very cool.
I think they still have room, from what I last heard, if anyone's interested. Might be pushing it to get it to Australia now by then, but who knows? All right, guys. So you didn't have any haul?
No.
No. Okay, so we will catch you probably on the ship. All right, Jenny and I don't know if you can see us because I haven't got the front camera turned on, are on an old tram, and we're going to be showing you the sights of Melbourne from the old tram. So sit back and enjoy. Alright guys, so you've been getting a little bit of snippets as I've been playing around. Our tram driver turned around, and we're now facing forwards. So you can see a little bit of what he does when he's waiting for his lights to change. And you can see that coming towards us, there's another tram. Apart from that, like, it's just a lot of city buildings, but very interesting because it does have a commentary about what we get as we go around. And a great way to fill in the extra hour that we've gained when I do delayed boarding. So hopefully you're enjoying it. You know, and you're getting a good idea of what Melbourne is like. Alright, here we go. Time to walk to the ship. There she is, the Grand Princess. Well, here's our takeoff photo we may as well get. Your first cruise, Jenny. Over the gangway. Grab a first view of the whatever. Yay, trip is called.
Hello, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Welcome. Here we go. Here we are on the Fiesta deck, the casino.
This is what I'll tell you this.
Alright, good morning everyone. Here we are on deck 7 of the Princess, Grand Princess, coming down the piazza.
Deck 5.
So I'm going to show you around where the best places are to stitch. So, got lots of options down here, lots of noisy people. First place that I recommend as a really good one is over here, which is this part. Nice little bar down here. Really nice windows, blocked off today because they're doing cleaning. This is the piazza, very noisy, but there's plenty of places that you can sit and stitch with good view. We've got the International Cafe, it's open 24/7. Really cool. Oh yeah, both of this one. Good Spirits Cafe. And we go up the lifts again. Alright, we're up on the Lido deck. As I said, this is pretty much exactly the same layout as the P&O encounter I took you on. But here I'm going to give you a quick view of the city of Adelaide, from the port of Adelaide. Not sure where the exact city is, but there's Adelaide. So the Lido deck, again, nice fresh air place to sit and stitch if you want to. Bright, sunny. lots to see and do, lots of nice places, but there's even an indoor pool area with the bars and everything. Get told off for going too fast. So that's the Lido deck basically. So we're at the front of the ship, and not a great place to stitch, but just because I'm trying to give you a tour, this is the Princess Theatre where the shows are. Nothing happening here today at the moment because it's port day and everyone's getting off, and that's why I'm taking you on the tour. So go down the stairs, have some quite grand artworks happening as part of the ship. What they do have is a screens though that can give you a ship's map, tell you where your companions are. Walking down here, again a quiet place to stitch, but you'd need your own light I think, is the leaves. Doubles as a library. Just a little space. There are a couple of seats over there with a bit of light, but it also is used for tea tasting and things. So that brings us back to the main piazza, which has got
So time we're looking for the one.
main shops. My favourite place to stitch, which is the Crooner's Bar. That's where I like to stitch the most. And then keep walking down. Level 7 is this. Most of the stuff that I like happens on level 7. I go through here to a good little bright area for stitching, just outside the Explorers Lounge, which is here. And then here is the Explorers Lounge. And the thing is, it looks quite dark, but there are actually some quite bright seats and places to sit. Quite a lot of the events happen here, so that's a good place to be. And then I'll walk up to the last one. 2 more spots. Well, one of them's shut, so I can't get into it to show you, which is the Vista Lounge. But there is one more area, which again is pretty dark. It's the Wheelhouse Bar, and it's let me go in, just give you a quick look. Lovely comfy chairs. Again, you can find some nice lights. So I'm going to go back to my favourite spot. Alright guys, so it's Adelaide. Can't see much of it out there. But anyway, I'm spending the day stitching in the Crooner's Bar, and I say cheers with my new favourite drink, which is called the Sailing in the Orchard. Sailing in the Orchard. I keep wanting to say cruising in the vineyard, but Sailing in the Orchard. It's really good.
Okay, so I've escaped from the ship for the day. There's the ship. We're now in Adelaide, and there's the train station. So far to walk. So I'm about to go on an exploration of Adelaide.
last day of the cruise. Doing the best we can to improvise a video in the room. I've suddenly got tall.
Yeah, because, you know, we needed somewhere that was the right height for the camera, and so I'm sitting on a chair and Lisa's sitting on the table.
That's the best we could do for you people. But anyway, we thought we'd better show you what we've been doing. So, you have some exciting news, Jen.
I do. I had a finish on the cruise.
Yay! Janny had a finish.
So my little, oops. No surprises as to which piece got finished because he's being very close. So Yoda is all done.
Yeah, Yoda, look at you go, Mr. Yoda. But he looks very good.
He will look a bit better once he's been washed and ironed, I think, because he's I think it's some bits look a little bit more raised because most of the stitches were going up and down this way, but there are some that went across that way, and so they're sitting slightly differently on the material.
And it does make a difference. The people who are official, you know, cross-stitch police, of which there aren't meant to be any, but there are, they say that you should get the stitches all going in one direction.
Yeah, so if you just have a look at back, you can sort of see most of them are going the one direction. Not the band.
No.
But yeah, there were a few, like, you know, the bits across his eyebrows. It didn't make sense to try and do all of those stitches individually. I do one way and then I come back. So yeah. But anyway, he's done.
And for me, I've only done about 300 stitches on my castle homecoming, but you can see that I've finished the turret here.
Ooh.
And I've got started on the grass, and all I've got to do is fill in this couple of little bits of white, and then that whole section and a bit of black stitch, and it's done. So you know, I'm doing well. I haven't done nearly as much stitching as I would have liked.
No.
But that's okay. I've been having lots of fun being a cruise director for Jenny.
Yeah, and I did a little bit. So I don't know how many stitches it was to finish Yoda. I've counted, but I haven't worked out. I've just added it to the count I already had. I haven't worked out how many. And I did about 100 stitches on the little one that I showed that we were stitching on the plane. I've done 100 stitches on that. I did some of that on the train on the way from the port into Adelaide. Yes, yesterday. Lisa didn't come with me. I went by myself. She decided she'd rather stay on the ship
and stitch.
Yes.
I stayed on the ship, but then I got, you know, because we're part of a big group, there's always someone to find you and talk to you and play trivia with.
Although I did finish Yoda playing trivia, so, you know.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got some other exciting news, Jenny.
Yes.
We would like to celebrate and say thank you to all 1,000 of our subscribers.
Yay!
We've finally got to the magical 1,000. So thank you to each and every one of you. And to celebrate, we are having a giveaway. So we're going to be putting the pictures in for what the giveaway prizes are. Let's start with yours, Jenny. What are we giving away and what are the words they need to put in a comment?
Oh,
I can come up with the words if you tell me what they are.
Okay. So I haven't shown you yet the books, but that's okay.
That's all right.
So I have a cross stitch book on Thomas the Tank Engine designs.
So you need to put the word tank.
Okay. And then I have or do you want the Joan Elliott one?
Don't know.
Okay. There might also be a Joan Elliott book. But yes, we'll put photos in. And
if there's no photo of Joan Elliott, which the word would be Joan, don't put the word Joan because
and then the other one that Lisa suggested was that we give away some of my needle minders. So there will be 3, 4, something like that.
So there'll be multiple little sets of needle minders. So the word for that is needle minder.
No. Let's make it magnet.
Okay, magnet then.
Yeah.
You can tell we're really organised.
We should write. Oh no, we can just watch the video back to see what words we're looking for.
Oh look, people, this is a different video. You know, it's just the way it is.
Yes. So number 1 is Thomas the Tank Engine book. Number 2 potentially 2A is Joan Elliott book. 2B is Needle Minders. 3 is I am going to be giving away some gift vouchers to Paddock Lane Designs. So I'm going to have some different value gift vouchers,
and the word for that is going to be voucher.
Okay.
So I'm planning to go probably a couple of $20 ones and a $50 voucher to my shop. I also am giving away some of my Christmas ornament kits. So for that one, the word will be Christmas. And I think that was all we've got.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, guys, there's
And
plenty of prizes. We're planning
yes,
to give away 10 in total. So between Jenny's couple of needle minders and my
yeah,
couple of vouchers.
yeah. Now with the books, they will obviously, we can't send them overseas, but I think certainly the vouchers can go overseas. The needle minders, if we package them right, they can go pretty much as a letter. So they might be.
Well, no, they won't go as a letter because
Okay.
they've got magnetic.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But
So,
yeah, we can.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're an overseas customer of ours, then you can basically go into the drawing for any of the Paddy Lane vouchers, because they can become electronic.
Yes.
It's just postage is ludicrous, and the Australian dollar is so low at the moment that we can't afford to send stuff willy-nilly. And remember that my whole philosophy of Paddy Lane Designs was to make cross-stitching accessible and affordable for Australians.
Yes.
And I love my overseas customers a lot, but my prime focus is to try and share the love within Australia, because it's so hard for us to get anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we will be back with you inevitably for a bit of our return trip, and we will catch you then.
Okay. Oh, and there will also be some photos inserted at some point that I took in Adelaide to show you a few of the sites.
The sights of Adelaide. So yes, you're getting a good deal here. You're getting Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide. Fantastic. Happy stitching, everyone.
Bye.
All right, Jenny and I are finally on the plane in Melbourne. We are on the tarmac and we're going to treat you guys to a lovely takeoff video of us leaving Melbourne, heading back to Sydney.